Hello everybody, my name is OE333 and welcome back to episode 2 of Jumblecraft Season 4. Welcome to the Wasteland. For this episode, I have one goal and one goal only. Possibly more things will come along with that. I need food. Food is super important in the Arctic and the Wasteland because there really isn't much going on. Wheat, as of right now, is my only renewable food source. I can go around and kill polar bears or go fishing or whatever I want, but that is not renewable. So, the goal for this episode is to have a nice farming area set up somewhere by the house here, maybe on the side over here, I'm not sure, but I would like to build some kind of farmhouse, like a barn, but an Arctic-themed barn. And then alongside of that, I would like to have a lot of crops. I'll probably go buy some more seeds from the traders. Let's get started on a time lapse in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go! Alright, the barn is completely finished, and I am extremely happy. I mean the interior isn't completely done, but the barn itself is completely finished, and I am really happy with how it turned out here. I think it's just really cute. It matches, once the snow grows up on the roof, it's gonna be amazing. On the inside, I did do a little bit, but not a whole lot. I trapped a couple polar bears, which will be my pets, and I have some rabbits, which I will use for food. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? It seems now that I have come across a stable food source, and I haven't ran out of food in a very long time, but I do have my farm started here, and it is going very well. Now that we've finished a little bit of building, I would like to take a slight little break real quick, and somehow She a Beast got potatoes and carrots. So I'm gonna sneak into her house very stealthily and take just one potato and maybe one carrot if I can find them, so I can start growing my own carrots and make a monopoly on it. And then I will come back and burn her carrots and potatoes. And then I'll be rich. Okay, I don't see her around. I'm gonna run up. I think I can just break... Oh, there she is. I'm pretty sure I can just break in right through here. And very sneakily get in and out. She'll never know I was here. Okay, it's right here in this barrel. There's one. I just need one potato. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can sneak around and find her carrots. Ah! She sees me. She knows the gig is up. No! Maybe she won't see me. I fell in this hole. Please. Oh, no. Well, that failed miserably. I'm gonna go see if I can get my stuff back. Our next goal is to get a stable amount of money, though. Coming in, rolling in. Oh, I hate these guys. The next goal would to be to create myself my very own shop. And as for a shop, we have this area over here in the starting area where She a Beast and Nightingale have already built their shops, and where we're going to be building somewhat of a community village thing. Since this is only a 3-month season, we don't have a whole lot of time, not enough time to be building our own cities and towns and whatever. So we're going to mix all of our builds together and create one community village. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking a lot forward to it. So, as for right over here, this is Nightingale's little shop. I think she sells, she sells copper, and I think eventually she's going to be selling gold, but I'm not entirely sure on that yet. And then over here, She a Beast is selling rabbit stew, so a little bit of food, but here is my idea for what I want my shop to be. Excuse me. I would like to build 2 shops, but I'll probably only get one done in this episode. So for now, my goal is going to be to get some sort of stable path going through here up to Shea Beast and Nightingale's house over there, connecting the community area to their houses, and maybe a bridge up to my house and a path leading up over there, and build my shop, which is going to be a restaurant, which is something I haven't done since Season 1, and I am really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, especially since food has been so scarce. I think I can charge pretty good prices for the food. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be selling it, but it's going to be winter themed, of course. I want it to feel very cozy and warm. I want it to have that nice red glow, orange glow in it. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. I'm going to get some reference, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on a time-lapse for that. I'm going to get started on these paths and a bridge. Let's go ahead and get started on that right now. Alright, so we finished the paths, we finished our first shop, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But first, me and Nightingale started on these paths. They go all the way down there to Sapire's base, and then eventually there'll be a bridge over here, and a path that leads to Met Cornbread's base, and then over to my base, that direction. And then we started on these squares where people can start to put more shops along these empty areas to hopefully start building up more of the town here. But alongside my new building, Nightingale also built a new shop where she is selling dark oak. Very interesting choice. So there's a lot more space for buildings, and we'll add more paths up that way, and I will show you all these new paths in a little bit. But first, my new shop, which is my restaurant, which I have gladly named the Snowy Top Restaurant. Snowy Top because most of the seating is at the top story. Now, there's barrels all around here with different kinds of foods, and it has the pricing on it, and over the next few days, I will start stocking these things up. And this is Gerald, our chef. He cooks all of our food. He's a one-horned goat. Fun, isn't it? Now, as for these paths, we have to build some bridges over the ice, but they lead up to Nightingale and Shea Beast and a couple other bases that are up here. This way you go over to Little Game Boy's little shack, and then up through this way you lead to a couple other bases. Nightingales and Shea Beasts are over there. That way it leads to another base, or roundabouts to Sapphire Knight's base. So lots of development. Things are looking very nice on the world here. Alright guys, I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Lots of things have happened. Since the beginning of this episode, none of this was here except this one shop and that sled right there. I forgot to show you guys, I built this beautiful bridge. I am in love with this thing. I also, with the help of Nightingale, built this barn here, which is a public storage cough. The storage unit area is run by Timmy. He had a friend named Tommy, but unfortunately he passed away. Also, in between my last recording session, we added a mod to where we can wear our armor and show our skins too, which is absolutely great. I'm in love with this mod. It's probably my favorite mod on the realm. Along with that building, the bridge, all sorts of new paths that lead up to everyone's houses, signs that for directions. There's a new bread shop here by Pinky Lover. I can't remember the game tags, I'm sorry. And over here, there's a shop in progress. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be yet, but it's by Met Cornbread. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this will be selling. Very nice looking. But unfortunately, I have run out of time in the week. So I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next week.